Richard.
Is it Dan?
It is. How are you, buddy?
So did you imagine the first time you ever talked to me that I'd be talking to you like this?
No, I did not, sir.
Well, truthfully, neither did I, sir.
I don't know where to even start, Richard. Just watching the show last night. I mean, congratulations on everything. Obviously, winning AGT, your marriage, $1 million, performing with Journey. I mean, this is like, I don't know, some kind of story. You've got your own documentary written up already.
So, Dan, try imagining, if you don't have the words, how can you imagine how I feel?
Oh, my gosh, man. Since the first time we talked until now, I mean, I'm a very superstitious guy, and when we didn't talk before the finals, I'm going, uh-oh. Please don't let this be a gooch. But no, you proved everybody wrong. The superstitions, whatever. Winner of America's Got Talent. Man, if you had one word to describe this whole experience, what would you say? What would be the one word?
Well, I've been using this word for quite a while now, and the word is surreal.
I think that pretty much says it all, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's the only word I can think of that encompasses everything that's happened and that is going on. So, yeah, I got to L.A. August 31st, and I have been here ever since. So I've not been back to Indiana since August 31st. So I've been here for a minute. I'm beginning to wonder if California was actually going to let me go. So
the answer is no.
And Angie's sitting right here, and she's feeling the same way. She's like, are they going to let us go home? And I'm like, I'm not sure right at this point.
Well, congratulations to you both. I mean, this is, for you, obviously, but for both of you together, just to experience everything you've been through, it's just incredible. So congratulations on everything, and especially your marriage.
Well, thank you, sir. I mean, yeah, it's just the word surreal is completely on point.
Okay, now, I want to bring this up to you. The last time we talked before the semifinals, you made reference to people saying, oh, you're so famous, you're a millionaire, and you said that you were still scraping boogers and taking out the trash. Today, you're a millionaire, man.
Yeah. So, and the thing is it still hasn't hit me yet. It really hasn't.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I mean, just you have things coming at you from all angles, and I just appreciate you still been able to talk to us since we've been chatting from the beginning. So we followed you on this journey. I've tried to bring your journey to everybody that's listening here on K105 and to all of Indiana, and just congratulations again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
So as soon as you won, I know Heidi, who was, she gave you the golden buzzer to start this whole thing. What did she say to you besides, obviously, congratulations? Because it seemed like she was talking in your ear for quite a few minutes. What was she saying to you at that point?
Well, just the gist. I mean, as soon as Terry hollered my name, it's kind of, and again, I'm going to use the word surreal when a German supermodel comes running up and grabbing you. I can remember that she said I've been in your court since day one, since I met you. And she has. Not only is she beautiful, but she's just been a jewel to Angie and I. And it's just been so much fun. This whole, and I have to coin the phrase, journey. This whole journey has just been absolutely phenomenal.
It's so funny that this journey you've been on started with Journey. I mean, I just get chills saying it, man. It's a perfect setup to some kind of, movie about your life.
Right. I mean, you've talked to me through each phase of this journey, and it's been. I started out with "Don't Stop Believin'." The second song, I knew it was going to be hard to top that song because at that point it was at 22 million views.
Yeah.
And UK was comparing me to Susan Boyle, saying that I'm America's Susan Boyle.
Yeah.
And I knew the second song was not going to be, as well received as the first one. But in each and every round, I had no expectations. I just went ahead and just gave it my all and left it all out on the stage. And then once I got through How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, then, we made it through that round, and I told him, I said, I want a fight song for the next one, and I said, I have an idea of one that I really want to do, And so we submitted it, and Jim Peterick and Frankie Sullivan approved it, the two guys that wrote the song from the band Survivor. And what made it even cooler is that it happened on the holiday, Labor Day, and there was nothing going on, and so I sat by the pool, and then I went up to the room, and there was a Rocky marathon playing that day. So I just sat and watched Rocky all day, and it just felt right.
Oh, wow.
So we decided to fight Song of Eye the Tiger, and then I had always wanted to start with, I started with Journey. I wanted to end with Journey, and Jonathan Cain is the only one that wrote Faithfully, and he approved that. And so I got to make it like a bookend. I started with Journey, I ended the story with Journey, and then the glossary or index at the end of it is I got to perform Don't Stop Believing with the real band Journey. So, just pinch me. And there's only a handful of people that get to sing, that have gotten to sing with that phenomenal band, and I pinch myself just saying, I'm one of the people that got to perform with the band.
It is just amazing. It is like this story. Somebody you've listened to your whole life, and then all of a sudden you're on stage, you're performing with that band. Pinch me is the perfect scenario to that. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
So now you had to go through not one, but two eliminations last night. And I know the feeling for each one, it was building up. But what were you feeling each time? And is there something you were trying to do to not, pass out on stage or anything like that?
I would rather go through 10 sing episodes than go through one elimination episode. It is tough. It's very unnerving. But the fact is you've already sang, and the results are out of your hands, other than what you've done. And so, it's tough enough to put yourself out there, and then to wait to see if you were good enough to move on to the next round. It's tough. It's not an easy process. And then you get to make friends with people, the contestants that
Sure.
are with you, and you see them go, and you're staying. So it's tough all the way around.
The emotions that everybody has to go through, I can't even imagine. But I'm glad you're still standing here, $1 million richer, winning AGT. And what's the next step in the process?
Right now, we're just waiting to see what happens and go from there. Ange and I is just going to sit down and see what happens, what offers comes our way, and once we get the prize money, we've got a house that we're looking at that we really want, and just kind of settle down and go from there.
So besides the practical stuff that you're going to spend some money on, what is the first fun thing that you want to do with some of that $1 million? Just something stupid you just want to throw some money at and go, I want to do this. I've always wanted to do this. Ange and I are both practical. We're just the house, and going into the quarterfinals, we had already gotten a new car from Walker Hayes through his foundation. Right.
So, and I have an okay vehicle, so a new car that we can travel in, and so we're not fancy people. So I don't know. Other than getting us, I got it. An adjustable bed with that moves your head up and down, and Ange likes to be cold and I like to be hot, so maybe we'll have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, you're gonna get one of those sleep number beds. That's what you need, right?
All right.
So what is besides the people on AGT, and the celebrities that were on there, who's the most famous person that maybe has reached out to you to congratulate you after last night? Has anybody reached out via social media, anything?
Other than Neil and Michael Shawn, to me, that's the creme de la creme as far as music-wise goes. So, yeah, amazing.
Now, I know you said you're kind of just waiting to see what's going to come your way next. Is going back to Terre Haute and to the middle school, is that part of the equation? Will you go back? How long will you stay? What's your thinking?
You know what? After last night, sky's the limit. I just don't know what life looks like after after last night.
Well, Richard, I'll tell you, you've been a pleasure. I mean, it's been a pleasure to ride your coattails through this journey of America's Got Talent from the very beginning to where I was just about bawling my eyes out in the studio watching your performance of Don't Stop Believin' to last night when Terry said your name. It was just, wow. I knew it was going to come down to you and in rhythm. I knew it. And I can't even imagine what you're going through at that time, because I was going to be happy with whatever happened, but obviously I wanted to have you win, and you did. So congratulations, and to you and Ange and everybody, to West Vigo Middle School and everybody that's been part of this process. It's been a pleasure for all of us, Richard.
Thanks, Dan, so much, and everybody down there in southern Indiana.
Hey, thank you again, bud. Enjoy it and soak every little bit in, because it is something to be proud of.
Thank you, sir.
Podcasts by Federated Media.